It's entirely packed with special effects, so it's very exciting. Lots of challenges. Every second page was another effect, another gag to be prepped and shot. So it was quite nice to read that kind of script. It was exactly what I was expecting from Roland. Large effects like huge tip tanks, zero-G rigs for space, riot scenes with burning semi-trucks. It was very challenging, and every time I would ask him, is this a live effect or are we going VFX? You know, every time he wanted some live action, and that gives him a very solid base for building the visual effects around, and it was well appreciated to have the opportunity to do all those live effects on set. We had 7,000 gallons of water coming down onto a ramp right into the lobby of the hotel. The big challenge was to manage the weight of all this water, get it in the right place, and make sure the set wouldn't leak. So we had to make the set basically a pool that would contain all this water over and over to build up a level of water within the set so we could shoot the escape from that tsunami wave. We were working with construction, art department, to fabricate these shuttles. They had to be modular to weld all the walls so we could shoot within the shuttle. They were not that big. And then we had to motivate these shuttles so that we could create vibration. We could tilt them up to a launch position. So hydraulics, pneumatics, we call them shaky decks and tilting decks were built to position the shuttle and give it some action so that the actors could react to vibration and impact and different levels of inclination. Then within the shuttle, we had to fly these people as if they were in zero-G. So we put together a motion control robot fly rig so we could hook up our astronauts, our talent, to these flying rigs, and we could pre-program all the moves ahead of time and play them over and over again so that the actors could easily find their way within the same move. We were not guessing the move, so the actors could really get into the motion and not have to do too many takes in flying suits. Roland came up to me and asked me to create a car chase on stage. So I said, okay, that's interesting. So poor man process car chase on stage with 3 cars. So these cars are bumping each other, are shooting at each other out the window, and they're driving in rough terrain. And okay, I said, let me see, how can I do that? You can put these cars on casters, but they won't be shaking and they won't be able to move sideways. So we decided to put the cars on air skids. Basically, we had some hovercraft technology platforms with actuators that could shake the cars, and we could move all these cars around with hydraulic winches. And this allowed us to create a very realistic chase with all the motion of the vehicles going up and down and hitting each other and shaking.